we're going to tell you our united vision for the future of Hawaii. And what's so wonderful about this is that so many hands had a part of these ideas. Over 100 people in our party had discussed these ideas, from our platform committees, to the Hawaii Republican Assembly, to our caucus members, to party members, and to many of you candidates. And so we're very proud today to reveal our plan and our vision for the state of Hawaii. And our candidates will be explaining the different sections.
Aloha! Oh, what a beautiful morning this is. We're going to talk about the economy first off, and we've got a couple of candidates to give you some specifics on it. And so what's really important to know is that people trust Republicans more than anyone else, any other party, to handle the economy. They trust us with taking care of their precious dollars. And so we must impress upon them as we are campaigning. And so we are not the ones who want to raise the excise tax another 0.5% or 1%. We are the ones who care about Hawaii's families and who want to make sure that small business is not impaired by heavy regulations and new laws and programs. We care about new jobs being formed. We care about housing costs. We care about Hawaii's kupuna and the children and their education. And to talk more specifics about our ideas in economics, I want to bring forward a bright new candidate. When I say bright, I mean bright. Or maybe I should say brilliant. Her name is Beth Fukumoto. She is running from Mililani. Please tell all your friends to vote for her. She's a UH grad, Keikioka Aina, and has a master's from Georgetown. Please greet Beth Fukumoto.
Okay, so one of the major concerns that I hear from my constituents is there aren't enough jobs for themselves, and especially for their kids, who a lot of whom are moving to the mainland because they can't find the jobs that they need here. And what we need to do is we need to diversify our economy, we need to increase new jobs so that we have different industries here. And unfortunately, in the past, I think we haven't really encouraged those industries. People have started up new businesses, but we haven't really helped them. So what we're trying to do is to do things that will encourage that will encourage innovation and reward innovation so that we can keep those people here and keep our kids here. So two of the things that we think need to be done are, one, provide tax credits for companies that are going to manufacture goods in Hawaii and also export goods from Hawaii. So ideally, we're getting new business from Asia, we're exporting things to Asia, we're taking advantage of kind of that shift in the global market. And the second thing is that we want to reduce startup costs and make the permitting process easier. We hear a lot of complaints, especially from the clean energy industries and stuff, about the permitting process, that it's too difficult. So we want to make it easier to do business in Hawaii. And I think that this is the best way that we can increase our economy and make better, brighter futures for Hawaii.
My name is David Chang, and I'm running in the House District 28, which is a downtown Chinatown, Palama, Lower Makiki. And I'll be talking about the jobs as well. And one of the things that we all here in Hawaii know, 99% of all businesses are small business here in Hawaii. It's a big business. We have 67% of our payroll coming from small businesses. 80% of new jobs are created by small business. And historically, every time we need to get out of recession, we don't look to the government to do it, we look to the small business. Now we know this fact, we know that this is what we need to do, yet Hawaii ranks number 48 out of 50 when it comes to top states to do business in. That's got to change. And this plan right here that we have will change it. That's why you have to elect us in the office. One of the things that we want to do is for small businesses is to give healthcare cost reimbursements if you hire new employees. Now I own a couple businesses, and healthcare costs, as they continue to rise, that small thing there can make a difference between us hiring people or firing people. One of the things we also want to do is reduce the regulatory burdens, speed up the permit process that we talked about. Bottom line is we want to help small businesses thrive, not just survive, and this is what this action plan will do. Thank you very much.
Aloha Keakua. My name is Chris Barron, and I'm running for Hawaii State House of Representatives for District 18, which goes from Kahala to Hahaioni Valley, including Aina Haina. And part of our 2011 plan for the economy is to prevent any new tax increases, especially a general excise tax, which the unions have been demanding. In the 2011 session, by changing the House rules to require a supermajority of votes to increase taxes or the cost of living, in other words, fees, charges, surcharges, etc. The people of Hawaii are already the highest taxed in the nation. We have the highest income tax rate of any state. We have the highest equivalent sales tax rate of any state. And we don't need to further burden our poor and our elderly who are barely making ends meet in today's economy. Government needs to live within its means, just as our families do, and we always need to keep in mind in budgeting and spending that every dollar that government spends is a hard-earned dollar that a family like yours or mine had to earn. Our No New Taxes Act in our platform will accomplish that, and I know for a fact that the people support this, as I've been walking door to door to the 10,000 homes in our district, and our phone bankers have been asking voters, do you prefer that to get our economy on track, do you prefer that the government, the state raise taxes or reduce and trim spending and be more efficient? And overwhelmingly, you know what the answer is. It's to not raise taxes and hold the line and to live within government's means. So this new Taxes Act in our platform will accomplish this purpose. Mahalo and aloha.
Will pay less in your utility bills, and the small amount that will be amortized over the 20 years will not make you further out of pocket. This is a plan that we believe in. We fought hard for it. The Democrats killed it last time. We're going to elect a team of Republican legislators. We're going to get that through, and you will have lower utility rates. Aloha to you all.
We all know how important education is, because it's not just all of us who have are parents and you have children. You want to make sure they have a good future. You know, our economy is based on whether or not we have those that have the skills to be employed here in Hawaii, right? I mean, we know of, I think it was discussed very well in the Lieutenant Governor's debate about how the military is concerned about our lack of performing schools here in Hawaii. But did you know that over $2 billion, I'll repeat that, over $2 billion of our budget, of your taxpayers' money, goes to education, and yet we do not perform well. So, employing the commonsensical approach of a business, what would you do first, right? You want to know, where's that money going, right? You want to know, where is it going? Well, that's why we're supporting a full comprehensive audit of the Department of Education, okay? Because not been done in depth, right? We have a number of other initiatives as well, an appointed Board of Education. We know right now that what we are doing isn't working. The definition of insanity being doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result, right? So we know, excuse me, I think that microphone's a little off and on here, but we know that we need to do something different. We need to appoint, thank you. Thanks, Rep. Pine. Always do this rescue here. We need to appoint a Board of Education, and lastly, but not actually, I mean, we'll have a number of other initiatives, but we want to make sure that 90% of the dollar gets down to the classroom. And I'll tell you, 10 years in the public school classroom, that's where the action is.